everyone, welcome back to part 3. In this video, where we left off on part 2 is the stitching of the leaf, which, here it is right here. I stitched the leaf, and now it's fixing to do the other stitch. It's going to do one leaf at a time. So here's the first one. We've got it tagged down, and I cut around it. I think it's fixing to do the other leaf is what it's showing. So I'm going to put it back into the machine. I'm going to see what it does. Okay. Okay, what it's going to do is it's going to do the stitching around the leaf. So when you do this, just remember it's going to do one leaf at a time. So now it's going to do the stitching around it. So I'm going to put it on pause and let this stitch out, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, it just got through doing the stitching on the leaf. So I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you what it looks like. There it is. It did the stitching and then the inside of the leaf right there. Now we're fixing to do the second part of the leaf. We're going to put it back in the machine, and it's going to do the placement stitch. For the other part. And I had one. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm going to lay the fabric there, kind of just, just put a press to it. Make sure you stop it and take that little stitch out there. And it didn't cut my thread. Okay. So you want to trim around that leaf, and then again, you don't want to clip into your stitches. Now, when you have a pair of these, you don't have to worry about that, because it stops it from, it just gets close to that stitching line, but it does not cut your stitches. So that's what this is good for. You can just sit there and cut and not have to worry about it. Cutting your stitches. Alright. Now it's going to do, we just did the second leaf. Now it's going to do the satin stitch all the way around like it did this first one. I'm going to pause it and let it do that, and then we'll be back with the next step. Okay. There's what it looks like. There's the leaf. So it did all the satin stitch. So just remember, if you do this, it's going to do one leaf at a time. So it's going to stitch out one leaf, it's going to stitch out the other. Now you can do 2 different greens. You can do 2 different colors of the satin stitch. And I just did both of them green. I just made it like that. I just did it even. So you can do it different colors, however you want to do it. And now we're fixing to do the carrot. So I'm gonna change my thread. And I'm gonna put orange in there. I'm gonna go ahead and put my orange in there. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. Okay, I think I'm going to do this orange here. This is a good machine. I've not had no problems with this machine. This has been like, and I got it at Walmart. It's like $3 something. Okay, now we're fixing to get ready to do the placement stitch of the carrot. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. I need to rethread this real quick. I need to thread this machine. Okay, what is it doing? Okay, let me stop it here. I'm having issues with this damn machine. So, I will be back. Okay, it was having issues. Just, I had to, do the bobbin thread again. Just redo it. Nothing major. Okay, it just did the placement stitch of the carrot. If you can see that. So, now, I've got my orange. And I'm not going to need this whole big piece. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it down. And when you see small pieces like this, you can trim them down. It's not going to hurt nothing. I kind of just like to prepare a big piece and then trim it. That way I know I have enough. I'm probably going to have to redo this here. Iron this piece again. Okay. Once you do this, it's so much fun. I mean, I love machine embroidery. And I might can get a way of cutting down a piece. Okay. Peel that backing off. Kind of trim that down. Alright. Pam, I hope you're watching this. I hope you're anybody watching this, because this is how you do this project. Or anybody that's watching that does machine embroidery, this is how you do it. I'm going to stop and trim that little thread right there. You imagine they tell you to keep your hands away from the deal, but I don't. I keep it away, but I don't get it right into the needle. Alright. Now I just did the tack down of the carrot, so we are going to trim it. We're about almost done with this. I know it took 3 videos because the first video was all about me showing you how to set everything up and